We'll start with the identification tag on the side. Here you'll find the manufacturer, VIN number, date it was manufactured, some gross weights, tire size and pressure. Next to it you have a tire chart, tires and sizes and pressures, and in the yellow you have your VIN number and your cargo weights. Up front you have your battery in behind your propane tank. These aren't maintenance-free batteries. You may have to add water to them at some point. If you're not going to be using your unit for quite a while, I would disconnect it. There is a bit of a power drain come from your unit. Stereo, carbon monoxide detector. And for winter storage, I would put it somewhere warm. I have one 20-pound propane tank. It is bolted in on the front and the back. Up front you have your manual jack, your wiring for your trailer, your breakaway. One thing to note with your breakaway, if this key gets pulled out with your battery when your battery's hooked up, it does activate your brakes. And if it stays like that for an extended period of time, it can do damage. For sure it'll drain your battery and it can do damage to your magnets, so keep an eye, make sure that stays in. This is your water fill for your fresh water, and the low point drain is your drain for your fresh water. You have your air conditioning unit there. Your furnace intake and exhaust there. Just to note, just make sure you don't store anything in front of it. It gets super hot there and it will melt whatever's there. On your wheels, these rubber garments pop out and there's grease nipples in behind, so you can grease your wheel bearings. It's not a bad idea to do it, once, twice a year. Give it a few pumps, grease. If you are putting major miles on though, I do recommend getting repacks done. Your power outlet here, and it's a 30 amp cord, pulls out there. City water connection. If you're at a campground that has water right at your campground, you can just run your garden hose into there. Your hot water heater, it's propane and 110 electric. All the controls are on the inside, so the only thing you really need to know out here is the plug here goes into the drain. And very important when you do your winterization that you drain the hot water heater. Underneath is your sewer dump. Gray T handles for the gray water and the black is for the black tank. Above the hot water heater is your cable TV input. So if you're running a dish or if you have cable at your campsite there, this is where you plug it into to go into your camper. Sewer hose in the bumper, plugs here. You have rear stabilizer jacks. Now these stabilizer jacks, they're not for leveling. All they are for is stabilizing the unit, so it doesn't rock. You can't lift the unit up with them. They'll just bend. So when you use them, just put pressure down to keep the unit from rocking. That's all they're meant for. Spare tire is mounted on the back. There is no ladder to get on the roof on this unit, but I do recommend inspecting your roof once in a while to make sure that you don't have any rips or tears or a cracked vent somewhere that's going to leak. Power awning with speakers. You got a couple low points here. After you do your winterization, you can crack these valves. It'll just drain the last little bit of water out of your system. That's all you need to do with them. Vent for your range is here. It does have little clips that you can just kind of unclip here if you want to use your exhaust fan. Power outlet. There is vents for your fridge. One thing with these vents, all the controls are on the inside, so you don't have to go in here, but you just want to make sure this hose stick keeps staying out. This is for condensation from your fridge. You don't want that leaking inside, so just kind of make sure that stays sticking out. You have your entry door and front cubby. There is a wheel for your front jack if you want to put a wheel on it, and your crank for your stabilizer jacks. That is about it for outside. We'll head inside.